Hello, hey there. I hope you're doing fine. And once again, I want to say thank you so much for finding time to join me on this broadcast today. And in this video, I hope you're going to share this video. If you're going to watch this on Facebook, please don't forget to like and follow my page. And if you will be watching this on my YouTube channel, please do not forget to hit the subscription button and also take a look to some of the other videos that I keep on posting here time to time. So in this video here today, I'm going to be talking to you. If you're a single man or a single woman, some of the biggest lessons that you have learned during this journey of you being single. And the reason why I'm doing this is because on my social media platforms, I also have a show for the single people all over the world connecting with each other live on camera. Now, the biggest question is being single something nice? Is it a bad thing? Is it a good thing? There are so many questions a single person will have almost all the time. There are questions like, will I ever find someone in my life? Am I normal? Are there good people left? Is being married an achievement? What if I remain single for the rest of my life? What if I will never enjoy the beauty of being with someone who loves and cares for me? Those questions and many more other questions will always run through your mind as a single person. Some questions will have answers, others may never have answers. But my video here today is a kind of encouragement to tell you that yes, most people will be heartbroken. Most people will be left alone. Most people will be dumped. Others will walk away. Others, their loved ones, might even actually pass away. So you're not the first one, and definitely you're not going to be the last one. If you've ever been in a relationship and it didn't work, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. You will meet people, you show them who you are, you do your best, you sacrifice for them, you love them, you want them in your life. But again, in as much as you do all these things, the same person can turn against you, can walk away from you, can abandon you, can betray you, and there's nothing you can do about it. That is one of the most painful things, that even when you're losing someone, especially if it's not through death, then the pain gets even deeper and harder. But I'm not reminding you about what happened in the past. When you are single, as you're watching and listening to me, this is your first opportunity to begin learning from the past lessons. I don't want to call them mistakes because the word mistake sounds very negative. You don't want to sit down and regret and say, if I knew, if I did this, if I did that. No. Every broken relationships or marriages, it's a learning opportunity. Why do I call it a learning opportunity? Because you had a chance to be together with someone. Maybe you made some wrong choices, or maybe that person that you were together with also made wrong choices. You met each other at the right place, in the right way, but at a wrong time. Now you have a chance to begin learning who you are. You have a very nice opportunity. You know, when you're with someone, your focus is on the other person, not you. You are always interested in seeing that the other person is getting better, is improving, is happy, is doing well in life, and then you forget about yourself. This is what happens these days in so many relationships. But when you're single, you have a chance to begin doing those things that you are doing for the other person, or you wish you could be doing to that person to yourself. This is a chance for you to understand the concept of self-love. What does it mean to love yourself? To do things that make you happy, genuinely happy. Even sitting down, if you like to sip some wine, or traveling, cooking, jogging, anything that makes you happy. This is the only chance that you have to do it on your own, without somebody questioning you or even criticizing you. This is a golden opportunity for you to just sit down and ask yourself, what are those people doing who do not have the things that I have? Because when you're single, there is a very likelihood that you will focus on the things that you don't have. And you forget you have so many things. There are so many things that you already have while you're a single person. Maybe you already have a house, you have a car, you have a child, you have a healthy life. You're sleeping well, You are not taking medication. You're not worried about what is going to happen to the other person. You are you and yourself, just you by your own. And that is the best feeling you can ever have, when somebody's in your life and is controlling your movements, controlling of what you're doing, and even making it worse, making that your well-being to be affected because you are doing things that make them happy and they're not doing those things to you. This is a very good opportunity for you to begin seeing how you can love yourself by being alone, enjoying your time alone. There are so many people in so many toxic relationships that have zero time. They are me time, just me alone. You see here where I am in the park, me and myself. And they wish they could have that. It's not freedom to go and do so many bad things like cheating or trying to manipulate people. No, I'm talking about the simple, peaceful freedom that you have, that so many people are craving to have. You have that time now to focus, to reevaluate yourself, to begin improving yourself. Because in every relationship, there's some lessons that you learned. You need to find out who you are. What are your weaknesses? So that you do not bring these weaknesses to the next relationship. You need to sit down and question yourself. In the past relationship, I did this and this. I used to talk like this. I used to complain like this. I used to beg like this, like the video which I did yesterday about begging. You're not supposed to beg for love. There are other things that you can beg for. But if you learn from these weaknesses and the things that you did in your past relationship, then you're improving. You're getting better, whether you're a man or a woman. And this prepares you to the next challenge, because as you are enjoying your single life, there are people who are constantly admiring you. You may never see them, you may never hear them, but they can see you, the way you walk, the way you talk, the way you dress, the way you're progressing in life. You have to reach a stage when you are doing things on your own and somebody comes into your life, they finally begin questioning and saying, wow, I am the luckiest man to have this woman. I'm the luckiest woman to have this guy. When you reach that stage, then you know for a fact your single life was not always about regretting. You are just getting better. You discovered who you are. And now the person coming to your life will finally see, wow, this one I have to be careful. I'm not going to play around with this one. And this means that as you're single, there are temptations to chase love. You know, if your age is catching up with you and you needed someone, you might be tempted. It's normal. You might feel like, wow, I need someone. I need this person now and here. That is perfectly okay. But remember, as you're trying to do that, you have your standards. The reason why you walked away from the past relationship is because you raised your standards. The other person could not raise his to catch up with yours. And now you know your value. You know how important you are. Stick to your standards. You don't have to lower them. You don't have to look desperate. You don't have to beg for the other person to stay with you. Once you're single, happy, independent, and the other person still comes with the same games that you are running away from in the past relationships, you can't give them time. You can see a time waster from afar. You can see somebody who's just coming to your life to use you. You have all this power to finally understand the meaning of a relationship. What does love mean? But if you're focusing on chasing love, chasing a man, chasing him to be with you, just because you're a single parent, you want a man to be there with you to take care of your children, you're doing it in the wrong way. This is not the time to chase for love. There are other things to chase. You can actually change your health. It's a time to look as sexy as ever. This is the only time that you have to work on yourself. You're just working on yourself. You know, at the end of the day, I know sometimes as I began this video, I said there are so many questions you'll have when you're single. Are there good people left in this world? If you tell yourself there are no good people left in this world, are you a bad person? That's the question I want to ask you. Does it mean that you, being a single person, you're a bad person? If all good people are taken, there are still good people out there. Only that your time has not come. And by that time when it comes, then you will be better. Not the good person that you are right now. You will be steps ahead. Financially okay. You are actually paying your own bills. You know, you're not relying on someone to take care of you. Eventually, you are on your own. And even when you meet someone who still wants to manipulate or control you, it's very easy to tell him, hey, you met me a very happy woman just a few months ago. Look at where we are. You are taking away my happiness. I can feel it and I can see it. This relationship is over. You shouldn't be scared to say over. You shouldn't be scared to say that you want to be single again. Because now you know better. Now you understand that love is not about pain. Love is not about stress. Love is not drama. Love is not lies. Love is not begging. Love is a conscious decision to do the right thing for the other person. You decide, I'm going to do this, but you also think about the other person. It is tit for tat. I am making you happy because you are making me happy. I'm not making you happy and then you are making me sad. That is not love. And when you are single, you understand the true meaning of love. Nobody again will play around with you. You will not waste more time with someone. And this is the biggest lesson that I think you should be learning now. I want to finish this short talk here by reminding you something beautiful. Patience pays. But what does it mean? There's nothing good that comes into this world by rushing. You know it. I was reading one quote dedicated to all people who drive. And this quote, I don't remember who said, listen to this. The fastest way to get anywhere you want to go is by going slowly. The fastest way to get anywhere that you're going is by going slowly. Not rushing, not changing the gear or changing the lanes or overtaking. Even if it's an interview or a flight that you're going to miss, even if you are rushing with a patient to take to the hospital, or you are rushing to meet a deadline of a wedding or a funeral ceremony, the fastest way to get there is by going slowly. I live by that quote. I believe in patience. I have come a long way to be even where I am and the way I'm doing these videos. I strongly believe that patience pays. It takes time. Good things take time. Ask any woman who has been single for a long time and eventually, after so many months and years, met a guy that fit what she was looking for and how she feels right now. That feeling, you can never explain it. So take your time. You broke up recently. You don't need another person quickly to fix the breakup. You divorced. You don't need somebody to come into your life to say, hey, because I divorced last year and I've been single for 1 year, now I need someone. Your partner or your spouse might have died. May their soul or may his or her soul continue resting in peace. But you don't have to fix that as soon as possible by getting a new spouse. Patience pays. Take your time. With God, with you believing in yourself, working on yourself, I believe that at the right time, that person will come. So don't rush. Don't be in a panic. Don't be anxious to get this person as soon as possible. Take your time. Enjoy this single life. Live your life to the fullest. And don't listen or succumb to the pressure of the society. Your family will be on your neck. I know that for a fact, including people here on social media. Create a wall around you that protects you watching and listening to this. Cover yourself, cover your ears, cover your life from your family, from friends, from strangers who will constantly ask you, why are you single? In fact, you should ask that person, why are you married? Why are you dating? Before I answer you. Let that person explain to you why he is married. before you tell him why you are single. And if this video spoke to you, please don't forget to follow this page, share this video to a friend or a family member, put it on your timeline, encourage someone and tell him, hey, we are in this together. One day we will laugh about it. And that time when it comes, you'll be a very happy person. You will never continue living regrets. Don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel. And for me, Benjamin, I wish you nothing but the best. Thank you for your time. Thank you for listening and watching and those beautiful comments. God bless. And I wish you nothing but the best. Love you. Take care.